Okay, I wanted to revisit my problem that I was having in terms of seeing the difference in the Inuit holes made by the LDNA, left dominant switch, and then doing the Inuit net. Makes this figure. Now, the difference is not where I thought it was, and I have the difference between it and the opening A figure is different than what I thought it was. And this may actually be exactly the same. If you can come in close on this, and let me show you the other side also. Okay, now I want to do the exact same figure with an opening A. And have you come in close again, and the other side, so that I can take stills and compare them, because I can't remember exactly which is different. But they are different, or they should be, and there's a way that I investigated to find the exact difference in another situation. But what I wanted to catalog is the fact that there are, as we know, 4 ways of getting the 3-loop situation, but there are switches so that the figure is done that way, and there are transfers so that it is transferred in that fashion. So that was a left dominant switch followed by a left dominant transfer. And if I now do the Inuit net, I get something of a tangle in the center, but it's sort of pleasing. I mean, you'll see that this string here runs right through that that double coil in the center, which I think is fairly interesting. But I really don't get a sense of the possible symmetry of that center. And so what I did was I investigated another situation. Let's do that same figure, left dominant switch, left dominant transfer, and lift the index straight up from the top, come in this hole here and pull down that transverse string, reach back with the pincers and pull out that center, and now you can begin to look at what that center is, and you'll see that there's a lot of dead space here. So I essentially made smaller strings, and I will try to make part of this video the pictures of what happens with the smaller strings.
Oh.
Amount of things that you can do. But once you have been able to do the first thing, LDNA, left dominant switch, you can, if you do a right dominant switch after that, you will find that you have succeeded in doing nothing except rotating the index a half away, which is a very strange thing. Again, left dominant switch, right dominant transfer gives you merely that rotation. So if you investigate all the different things you can do with the dominant switches left and right and the dominant transfers left and right, you will find that you can do with the LDNA and opening A, hold on here, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 different things, either 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, yeah, you're right.
And I can count, you see. That's one of the things I learned when I studied math. I learned how to count. But that is, I was driven to all of this investigation because being caught in midstream in my video, when I thought that I had a different thing with the Inuit hole, and I didn't really understand it, and it took me a couple of 4 or 5 days of really trying to figure out how to do it in order to figure it out.